Hello. As Monty Python used to say, and now for something completely different. My name is Don Gialanella, and I'm the artist that created this Motherboard Earth sculpture. It's a 5-foot diameter sphere covered with today's technology. I'm pretty sure if you look carefully enough, you'll find your old BlackBerry in there somewhere. Do you know the difference between a starving artist and a high-level corporate manager? It's about $150,000 a year. But seriously, there really is no difference. We all use our creativity in different ways every day in what we do. But I wasn't always a starving artist. I used to be a high-level broadcast graphics director at ABC in New York. And I won an Emmy in 1990 for some design I did for Monday Night Football. Do you remember the helmets that crashed together and exploded before every game? That was me. But now and for the past 20 years, I've created sculpture out of my studio in Los Angeles. And the idea behind this piece was to freeze today's technology into a time capsule. And we can look back at it in 5 years to see how far we've come. And I think that every year, as we look at these objects that are so familiar today, they'll become more alien and more unusual and more obsolete as we realize how far technology is progressing. A hero of mine, Salvador Dali, the surrealist painter, once said, "The only difference between me and a madman is that I am not mad." And that's debatable because he famously attended one of his exhibitions in New York, arriving in a convertible Rolls Royce filled with cauliflower, with only his head sticking out above it. That's a great image. But I felt a little crazy myself when I started to take this idea from paper into reality, because I had to overcome some engineering challenges in making an armature that I could attach all these objects to. And I did that by cutting some plywood discs and putting them into a hemispherical concave mold to create the shell, if you will. And there's a solid rod running from the North Pole to the South Pole that holds the whole structure rigidly. Then I had to find all these electronic components to attach to them. And that's when I really felt kind of crazy, drilling through cell phones and digital cameras in order to screw them to the armature. But I think it was well worth it, and it was certainly a labor of love. I'd like to thank Arrow Electronics for giving me this opportunity to create this piece of art. And I hope it serves as a symbol of innovation and creativity, and in some small way contributes to the future success of Arrow Electronics. Thank you very much for your kind attention.